As always, please go ahead and retry this question and read all of the relevant passage before watching the video. One thing you need to know to be able to answer this is the WTD for literals. If you don't know the answer, add it to your cheat sheet, master it, and go back 5 before continuing on. The WTD for literals is be as literal as possible. WTD stands for what to do on literals questions. This is a literals question. And the RC for literals is a little bit different because it's basically the question type that isn't one of the other understanding groups. So all the other understanding groups are quite easy to recognize. Deleting almost always says deleting, adding almost always says adding, conclusion almost always says conclusion, and the variety of others that you're going to see. So literals, the best way to identify literals is by doing a lot of practice literals, which you'll do at the end of this video. So for the time being, we'll just focus on the WTD, which is be as literal as possible. One thing you should know about literals is you should always get them correct. These are one of the easiest categories, probably the second easiest category on the English section after the economy grouping. And so we want to make sure that you are always getting these correct. And all that you need to do is read the question and be as literal as possible in what it's asking. Here it asks, given that all the choices are accurate, which one most clearly signals that the paragraph will focus on Samson's Revolutionary War experience? So the correct answer is going to be the one that makes sure we understand this paragraph is going to be about Samson's Revolutionary War experience. So I'm going to skip A since it's the right answer so we can look at the wrong answers. A house servant for many years. So being as literal as possible, we would think that the rest of this paragraph is going to be about a house servant for many years based on answer B, not her Revolutionary War experience. So we can go ahead and eliminate answer B. Answer C. Tall for a woman of her time. No, that has nothing to do with the Revolutionary War experience. A capable young woman. This one's kind of like the trick answer. It could be alluding to the Revolutionary War experience, but it doesn't in any way. You could say a capable young woman without it ever having anything to do with the Revolutionary War. So the only one that undeniably is about the Revolutionary War is answer A, which is one of these women referring to what it was talking about in the paragraph before, which is the women who contributed to the effort to gain independence from British rule. So that is clearly and undeniably signals that the paragraph will focus on Samson's Revolutionary War experience, and therefore it is our correct answer. If this made sense to you, please add it to your worksheet, master it, and then go to the next literals question that you missed on this test before doing any of the other questions. If this is the last literals question that you missed on this test, please go ahead and get 10 correct in a row on the literals mastery before going to the next category. So ensure you've experienced every variation of question the ACT is going to throw at you and that you will always get this category of question correct outside of simple errors.